It's a barn find SSP
as auction condition. It hasn't ran in over 20 years. Original paint, original interior. It's got the original row bar. Got the original ground
straps are there. Adds a little bit of character. Can't save all the Foxes yourself.
Can't get much more original than this.
Hello and welcome to Gearhead 704. I'm Matt and we are back at Fox Mustang Restoration again today, and we've got another, they're getting rid of another Fox body, guys. You see they've got all kinds of Fox bodies in here. Well, that one right there is mine. Recently I did a video on those two which are for sale, but they're getting rid of another car that's been on the channel before. This is actually an SSP that they call Cream, and if you guys remember, a little while back we had the barn find video on Cream where we ripped out the interior and did some work on it, but they're gonna go ahead and part with it. So I just want to tell you guys a little bit about this car. It's an original Georgia State Patrol car. And I'm gonna bring Matt in here with me. He is the co-owner at Fox Mustang Restoration, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the car. Hey Matt, how you doing again? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
So you're getting rid of Cream, I hear?
Yeah, I've decided to keep the FHP. That one I'm gonna keep and restore myself, so I'm gonna pass this one on to somebody else.
So this is gonna be your project car, basically.
That'll be one of my project cars.
Yeah. You can't save all the Foxes yourself. You have to let some other people do some saving.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, so this will be one of them. 88?
This one's a 91.
All right, because I kept saying 87 in the other video, and it was an 88, so I thought I'd try 88 first.
There you go.
So there we go. 91, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, so this is a 91 GSP, Georgia State Patrol car. This one's a little bit more unique. Wasn't unique back in the day, but it's unique now because this is pretty much in as auction condition. The guy I bought it off of bought it out of the Georgia State auction in 96 or 97. He brought it home and just let it sit. Kind of the same story with the other cars, just brought it home, never titled it, never drove it. So this one has not been driven since it was sold at auction. It's got its original paint, original interior. It's still got all the holes that are covered up with tape from the original equipment.
Gotcha. This is how they'd actually sell it at auction then?
Correct.
Yeah,
so you'd see they would either paint over and sand over the marks.
Yeah.
So this way, whenever they sold it, somebody couldn't imitate a trooper, of course.
Yeah, you can kind of see the outline here of it where it used to say State Patrol or whatever.
So it's Georgia State Patrol right there, and have the insignia right here. You can see where they sanded off, where all the other marks are. They got the original holes that have been taped. This vehicle has been covered for most of its life. It's been here for about 4 months, so it's been sitting outside, so I want to get it to somebody who can take care of it. One of the things that I think is coolest about this car, if you come down here, this car has not been driven since auction. It still has all 4 original VR60s from the Highway Patrol.
Oh, these are the Gatorbacks, right?
These are the VR60 was what they called the Gatorbacks before they were the Gatorbacks.
Okay.
But yeah, the car has all 4 original VR60s from the State Patrol.
Wow.
These are not off another car. This is the last set of tires that Georgia put on them.
This is actually what the patrol guy, the state trooper guy, is actually driving on.
Yep. And actually, yeah, the trooper, which this one was actually stationed out of Jekyll Island, Georgia, the trooper actually would have driven the car on these tires.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
So
yeah, I could tell definitely. You said it hadn't been sitting outside. There's not a ton of rust up here or anything.
Right, a little bit where they sanded through, but that's just surface rust.
Oh, look at that interior, man.
Interior's super clean. The driver's seat's got a little rip in it. Other than that, you can pop in there and it's really clean.
That's right. You guys did pull the interior, like I was saying. I forgot about that.
Right, you did a video. We did pull the interior, get everything nice and cleaned up. still have all the original holes from all the original equipment.
Yeah, look at that.
You know,
Got the holes there. Okay, got the 140 speedometer because it's the SSP.
Be 160 actually on.
Oh,
those.
160. Yeah, right. Because it's 91. You said.
Right.
And it says 89 on it, I believe. 89,000.
Yeah, this car was sold at auction. It was recorded being sold with 88,900 miles on it. And now it's showing 89,000 and change. Car's pretty much all original. It's got the original blue interior. It's got the original roll bar, and it even has the original foam padding.
Oh yeah,
that the state trooper would put on there.
I don't believe Peaches has that padding, does it?
It does not. No,
okay.
the Peaches was driven by a civilian for a long time. Okay. This one, like I said, still has a lot of the original equipment. The wiring harness is actually, so when we cleaned out the interior, we noticed the original siren wiring harness is still ran under the headliners and in the quarter panels. We left that in there.
I remember seeing that on video. I think I'll add that clip in here so people can see what we're talking about there.
Right.
As you guys know, tearing this car apart, but check this out. So you can see it goes up here where they probably had, I don't know, do you think it plugged into the white too?
Yeah, that probably did the siren
and the light up top.
This car actually has the original laptop stand that the GSP put in here. It's not here right now. I've got it in my office.
You're selling it with that though, obviously, right?
Absolutely.
And I noticed we've got a couple more holes right here for more equipment, no doubt.
Yep. Right there in the quarter panel.
Oh, that's the mag light holder. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's where the officer put his flashlight. One of them.
Right.
Pretty much, this is the way I got the car.
Yeah, for anybody that doesn't know, like you said, these roll bars, they install them for all Georgia State Patrol cars, we believe, right?
As far as I know, yeah. This car is so original, it's got a VR60s and the original mufflers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It does the original mufflers?
Yeah,
okay.
so this has got a lot of, the car does not run. Again, it hasn't been driven since like 97, so it's a good 23, 24 years it hasn't driven.
It is an automatic.
Yep, as in most, I think all the Georgia State Patrols were automatics.
Okay, I know Peaches is as well.
Or at least the majority of them were.
All right.
Yeah.
And right here, I noticed we've got a button. Is this more police equipment, or is this...
That's the trunk release. And the in the SSPs, they did relocate. You can see there's a little black cover right there.
It's right there.
Right, so quick access for the trooper, they relocated it to just underneath the steering column for the trunk release.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's take a look at these visors here. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, good shape. Hi everybody. I make my one little appearance in the video here.
There you go. Yep.
Cool. You got a good map light.
Mm-hmm.
All works. Yeah, the interior's in great shape. Everything pretty much is here. I don't know, do you have the original, you don't have the radio equipment, right?
I do not have the original radio equipment, no.
They probably would have taken that out. Would that have been a stock radio there?
That usually would have been a standard AM/FM radio.
All right.
Yeah.
And right here, we're under the hood. Now, I know, Matt, you were saying the spark plug wires that have been changed out, not the original plug wires.
Yeah, it does look like it's got some original motor crafts. This one doesn't have the date coded wires like the other one.
It does look pretty stock though.
Yeah, as far as I know, it's a completely bone stock motor. I have not drove or heard this car run. Again, I picked it up non-running. It hasn't ran in over 20 years. So, you know, it will need to have the fuel system worked on. Probably it's an automatic transmission, so the transmission probably will need to be rebuilt. The automatics don't like to sit very long. It's got the original SSP voltage regulator.
I was going to ask you about this. I don't recognize this. What is this?
That's the alternator voltage regulator. The SSPs use those, and it would have a higher amperage alternator to supply power to all the equipment. First thing the SSP guys are going to pick out that it doesn't have its original alternator on.
Yeah, this is stock alternator. Would it be a less tech, right?
Correct. It'd be a less tech. And
see, I'm learning here, guys. I learned something.
And I do have the original alternator.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It was froze up. The original owner did give it to me, so I do have it. It needs to be rebuilt, new bearings put in it. But I do have that original equipment because I know those are really difficult to find.
And that is coming with a car, right?
It's absolutely coming with the car. You'll notice that on the hood hinges, it's got the original ground
straps are there. Look at that.
Yeah, so it's
my SSP don't have those.
Nope, a lot of times they were removed. So this is the way I got the car. As far as I know, it's all original. I did pull the Carfax. It has one accident. It's a small tap in one of the rear quarters, which one of the quarters does have a dent in it. But other than that,
not bad for a police car.
For an SSP, actually, I've looked at it very thoroughly. The front frame rails are straight. There's no history of an accident. All the panels have the original VIN tags on them. Oh yeah, look at that. Yep, you got the VIN tag there. Maybe hard to read because of the age, but you got the other VIN tag there. And
we got the one on the hood as well.
So as far as I know, this car has all of the original body panels It is an extremely straight car. It had a little bit of cosmetic damage in one of the rear quarters. That accident was recorded, but this is an SSP that wasn't used for ramming cars, pushing cars off the road, or in a major accident.
Yeah, guys, here's a little dent that Matt was talking about here.
Yeah, so this is the only damage that I have found on the entire car. Looks like something happened right here, so had some type of a hit, a little bit of tail light, a little bit of there. Accident report does say rear quarter damage, minor. It calls it out as minor. But this is the only accident on the history of this car. I looked over the front frame rails underneath. I have had it up on my lift. It looks super straight. The car has never been in a major accident, just a little bit of cosmetic.
And I think that really adds a little bit of character, you know?
Exactly. Who knows? Who knows what happened there,
Right.
you know?
Maybe some bad guy was doing something for sure.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, all original, auction fresh, the way the car was sold out of auction in Georgia in 96 or 97. Can't get much more original than this.
No, very original. And so it is going up for sale. Where's it going up for sale at?
I believe we're gonna put it up on eBay. We're gonna be selling it as an auction.
It came from auction. It's going to auction.
Exactly.
All right, it knows how to handle these auctions. And actually, while we're talking about it, Matt did find the laptop stand he was talking about. So
Yep.
yeah.
This is the one that originally came with the car. It just bolted. You can see the holes in the floorboard right there.
Yep, I see
And
him.
just bolt up right like that.
Okay.
And then the laptop would mount right there.
Laptop right there.
Yep.
That comes with the car too. Very cool.
Absolutely. I bought it with the car, and it's gonna go with the car.
Okay, so a lot of original SSP parts on this car, you know. You got the ground straps, Matt's got the Lestec alternator, you got the laptop stand.
The roll bar.
Yeah, the roll bar actually with the actual rubber cushion.
Yep.
And then also you got the mag light holder back there, so a lot of original SSP parts.
Yep.
Okay guys, I actually recorded that a little while ago, and since then, Matt and Jen, they still want to sell cream right here. They still want to sell cream, but they haven't put it up on eBay yet. And with everything going on right now, we kind of filmed that before, you know, the coronavirus got so serious. They're probably thinking that they're not gonna list it just yet because they're not sure how many people are wanting to buy stuff like that right now. But we're still putting the video out, obviously, since you're watching it right now. If you are still really interested in this, you just wanted, you know, this barn find SSP, you can go ahead and give them a call if you're really serious. I'll have all their information down in the description below, like I always do. And so if you actually want to make an offer and you're a serious offer on this SSP, go ahead and do that, and they're willing to hear offers on that. So there you have it, guys. Another car for sale here at Fox Mustang Restoration, but actually this one is going to auction. It's a barn find SSP that's mostly original. But anyway, that's gonna wrap this one up. Just a short little video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. It's always very cool to see a little bit of history with Fox bodies, and so I get really into this stuff. If you did enjoy the video, please hit the like button. If you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe because I do upload 2 times a week, every Sunday and Wednesday. And we'll see you next time on Gearhead 704.